Darren Waller, North Cobb High School.
Daniel Donger, San Diego State.
Joshua Izudu, North Carolina.
Justin Pugh, straight off the couch.
Yeah, I really am. Talking my shit like, hey.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Net Worth with Justin Pugh. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. I am sorry that I missed you guys. I didn't post last week, but I was a little busy moving across the country, getting set up in a new apartment, getting set up with a new team. Man, I appreciate all my New York Giants fans out there. The support that you guys have shown me the last few weeks has been nothing short of incredible. I felt love to be back. It's been amazing to interact and get back into the facility and see all the people that work with the Giants, people that have been there when I was there 5 years ago.
I know you
Pat, great to see you.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Truly has been a very special 2 weeks. I appreciate everybody supporting the show and comments and things that we've seen. If you're new to the show, I'd like to introduce you to the business of sports. We're going to be talking about contracts. We're going to be talking about finance. We're going to be talking about what it's like to deal with the business of the NFL. And until recently, I couldn't say this, but now we're going to talk about life as an active player in the NFL and things that we go through from a day-to-day basis. So like the channel, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. We had some great shout outs from some other podcasts out there. So
shout out to JPU, man, fellow podcaster.
Yeah.
Everybody go check out Net Worth with Justin Pugh.
So hopefully we'll be able to interact with those guys as we go forward. But without further ado, let's jump into how I became an active NFL player. So obviously you guys have followed along. I posted about me re-signing onto the practice squad. I'm a competitor, so like I miss putting hands on somebody and finding out like, hey, what do you got? Like, and we're gonna find out real quick what I got still. And if I still have it, I'll be playing on Sundays. And if I don't, I'll be golfing on Sundays, and I won't be on the team anymore. That's the beauty of me being on practice squad. This truly is a tryout. The Giants don't have any guarantees for me, so really it's just me betting on myself and going out there and proving it. Literally from the day I signed to the practice squad to starting on Sunday Night Football, I had 3 practices. The first week here was ramping up, and I told the Giants that I wanted to ramp up for 2 or 3 weeks and get a feel for the system, learn the playbook, and get some practices under my belt. So in the first week, I didn't practice besides Fast Friday, which is just feet and hands. You're not really hitting anybody. It's a kind of a dust off before the game. You just make sure you're feeling good. Coming into the next week, and then they played the Miami Dolphins that weekend, and we came back after that game and got back into practice, and I got to do my first full padded practice on last Wednesday. I was running with the scout team in that practice, and after that practice concluded, the next day I walk in and my name on the board, it says 67 is starting at left guard. To say I was a little bit caught off by surprise would be an understatement. I didn't think I would be starting in the game, but I had played... I played left guard my whole career for the most part, the last 5 years, almost exclusively. So I was ready for the challenge. I was excited to get out there, Sunday Night Football, going against the Bills. Had a great defensive line. I mean, Ed Oliver is one of the best defensive linemen, D tackles in the game right now. They lead the league in sacks. They've done a few, they've had a few dominant games. They've also lost a few. It's kind of been a crazy year for the Bills, but it was great a great challenge. So I'm getting ready to go to the game, and I know I'm starting, and I find out the next day, hey, there's potential that you might swing out the tackle and play one of those positions if something happened. It's the NFL. Again, I'm like, whatever I can do for the team. So we get to the game, and we're driving into Sunday Night Football, and we land in Buffalo, and I get a text from our PR person that I have to do my Sunday Night Football intro. And I'm sitting there thinking, all right, well, for the past 10 years, I've always done Syracuse University, and shout out to Syracuse University. I love where I'm from and where I went to college. But I was thinking, honestly, I've been sitting on the couch for the past few weeks. Literally the weekend before, I was sitting on a Lovesac sofa. Shout out to Lovesac. So I'm sitting on a couch the Sunday before watching the games, and it just clicks in my head. Justin Pugh off the couch. And then I get to the stadium. We go into one of the ballrooms, and they're filming the Sunday Night Football intro. And 2 other of the teammates that are there I'm telling them what I'm about to say, and they're like, "You're crazy. You're not going to say that." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm going to say I'm fresh off the couch." And Jalen Mayfield, Michigan guard tackle for us, when he comes out from doing his Sunday Night Football intro, he's like, straight off the couch. And I'm like, bingo, that's the line. That one hits.
Virginia Tech.
Saquon Barkley, Penn State.
Isaiah Hodgins, Oregon State.
Darius Slayton, Auburn.
Darren Waller, North Cobb High School.
Daniel Bellinger, San Diego State.
Joshua Izudu, North Carolina.
Justin Pugh, straight off the couch. Not thinking as much of it, just thought it'd be funny to have that come out and be a part of it. Not knowing that it would go viral and be all over social media. Ended up being an epic clip, and we'll put the t-shirts link down below. My agent, midway through the game, I guess realized that this was going semi-viral or viral and decided to get some t-shirts out there. We're going to donate. I think I get like a percentage of the sales. It's literally been a whirlwind of the week. I haven't even talked to the company. I know it's out there, and we're going to donate the Salesmith t-shirts. It's something fun to do straight off the couch. If we would have won the game, I think it would have been even better, but we'll donate that. Maybe you guys can help me pick a charity that we can donate the money to and get that squared away. So end up going into the game straight off the couch, and first quarter is underway. You know, a little rusty, trying to shake some things, playing a little high. It was almost like a preseason game for me because I didn't even know how to warm up with the team. You know, there's different ways. Our offensive line coach goes out there before the game and he has us run through some drills. I haven't done that in the past. And then getting into the pregame warm-up, going against one of our defensive tackles, he comes off the ball hard as hell and hit me, and I'm like shocked. I'm like, normally it's just you fit up and it's kind of not full go, and shocked me. So I'm like, damn, am I going to go into concussion protocol right away before the game even starts? So that happened. I was kind of shocked and flustered at the moment. Get into the huddle, and we call a play that I haven't run. It wasn't part of the game plan runs. It was like a base training camp install run. So when I look back at the quarterback, like, what run did you just call? So now I'm a little flustered going in right before the game. And, you know, I calm myself down, start kind of breathing through it. It's one of the techniques that, you know, I've used throughout my career. Get out onto the field, the game's underway, and we're playing football again. It's like riding a bike. I know the plays. You know, obviously I learned the plays for that week, and it's not the easiest playbook, but I've been able to learn it with help of Ben Bredesen, our starting center, and Mark Lewinsky, who was playing next to me, and Josh Izudu, who was at left tackle before he went down. Those guys were helping, you know, translate it. And to learn a playbook, we all run the same plays. Every offense has the same plays. You double team here, you zone block left, you zone block right, you run wide zone, you run inside zone. So there isn't crazy. Everyone just puts different window dressing on it. My buddy AQ Shipley in the trenches with Pat McAfee does an amazing job of breaking down offensive line play. So you should definitely go check him out. He's on the Pat McAfee show. You can't miss it. ESPN. I think he's every Tuesday or Wednesday. So definitely go check that out, and you can see kind of the runs. So I know all those plays. It's just kind of figuring out the language that the Giants speak. I'm used to speaking Arizona Cardinals language, and now I'm speaking New York Giants language. So just making sure things didn't get lost in translation. Midway through the first quarter, our left tackle unfortunately goes down with an injury, Josh Izudu, an unbelievable kid. Me and him had great chemistry, has some of the best feet of any guard I've ever played with. Shout out to Josh. He's going to be back healthy, and he's going to be a starter for the New York Giants for years to come. He's going to take my job after this year, and I'm looking forward to cheering him on and supporting him. So he goes down, and obviously you feel bad for the guy. And then all of a sudden, our O-line coach, Bobby Johnson, is like, Pugh, you're going to left tackle. And I knew there was a chance that I would go to left tackle in the game with an injury, but I had no idea it was going to happen that soon. So obviously you're shocked. I go out there first play at left tackle, and all of a sudden I'm looking across the ball from Von Miller, Hall of Famer. You know, and it's crazy because 6 years ago to the day of that game, my last game with the New York Giants, I got moved out to right tackle, Sunday Night Football against Von Miller, and we won that game, and I think I ended up getting like the Sunday Night Football game ball, and it's just crazy how everything works. I go back out in this game, and it's against Von Miller. So now I'm out there at left tackle, trying to see the cadence, trying to get warmed up. I had taken no left tackle reps all all week. I had taken a few at right tackle. We were dealing with some injuries over there, and then I was taking some at left tackle. So just playing the game and just trying to fight. I jumped off sides a couple times. The Bills defenders ran right by me because I didn't get off the cadence quick enough. Cadence is all about head bob. If anyone knows football, AQ probably has done a breakdown on that. We'll have to check that out. And I just struggled early on. I'm like, oh, here we go. And then I had a decision to make whether I'm going to fight and push through this. So I worked with our center. Got on the sidelines, we figured it out, and then we just started battling, man. And you just fight throughout a game. We had a couple long drives. Obviously need to finish better in the red zone, and just kept going. And I knew I wasn't going to get a break. We thought I'd be able to go every other series and get a couple plays off, but it wasn't in the cards. And the one thing that I always pride myself on is not letting my teammates or coaches down. And that's what I try to do in this game, is just go out there and fight. It definitely wasn't in my best interest to move out to left tackle and play 80 snaps in the game. Some of my trainers and guys that I work with in rehab told me that they're like, that was crazy for me to do. But again, I never want to let the team down, never want to let the organization down, never want to let the guys to the right and left of me down. So we got through the game. We came up short. I thought at the very end we were gonna go down there and take that game. And I'm not gonna comment on the last play of the game, but we all know what happened. We all know we should have had another shot there. But man, it was crazy. It was crazy to get back out there to do 80 plays straight off the couch is something I'll never forget. You know what it reminds me of? If you ever seen that movie 300, when the young boys, to get like entry into the 300 to become a soldier, a warrior, to get the respect of his teammates, they send him out into like the mountains with a spear, and he's got to go kill a wolf. And if he comes back and survives it, he gets to be a part of the team. Like, that is exactly what happened to me. I was thrown to the wolves. I went out to left tackle. I haven't played left tackle in 8 years in the NFL. I played one game at left tackle. Went out there, just fought my ass off, and came back and survived it. And the following day, like I told the Giants, I'm going to come back. These past 10 days were a tryout to prove my knee was healthy, and then I wanted to get a real contract. And we're going to talk about my contract in the next episode. So remember to subscribe and like to see that next episode, and we're going to dive into my contract and break down the details of it and kind of how that all shook out. And it really happened in one day. Monday, coming in, I'm sore. Felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. Getting in, getting the lift, getting the massage. Tuesday, doing more PT. And then Tuesday, from about 1 p.m. until 11 p.m., it was all contract talks, trying to figure out and negotiate a deal. It's pretty much an unprecedented situation with a practice squad player coming in almost as a tryout. Our union had never really seen anything like that before. The practice squad is supposed to be meant to be a developmental squad, and guys go on practice squad to learn the game and improve their game and then get called up. But recently, because of COVID, they've added 4 spots for veterans to come in because of the issues with COVID and not having enough players. So it's really an unprecedented deal that we were able to structure. So we will break that contract down. So make sure to subscribe and like to follow along with that. But we got the deal done at the last minute last night, and here we go again, going into week 7. We're playing the Redskins this week. One of the best front fours in football, Jonathan Allen, another one of the best defensive tackles in the league. He's been doing it for 7 years. You have Chase Young, the former number 2 overall pick. You have Payne, the other tackle, both Alabama guys, him and Jonathan Allen, just great players. Montez Sweat. List goes on and on with their defensive front. It is going to be a challenge. It's our first home game. I can't wait to get back into MetLife with our fans, to see you guys, to see the support. We have to go dominate home field advantage. We have to go out and get a win. We have to give you guys something to cheer about, and that's something that I'm most looking forward to. So, obviously things haven't gone the way we wanted so far, and, just like how I started that last game, go out there and have 2 penalties and give up some sacks and have guys running right around me. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I love this team, the fight, the character that we have in the room. So it's going to be a great game this weekend. And we'll recap that next week. So definitely looking forward to Washington. And yeah, we're going to do this every week. We're going to do this every week. We're going to update, and recap the previous game. We're going to look forward to the next game. And, obviously, we just appreciate what everyone's doing, whether you're a Giants fan, you're a Cardinals fan, NFL fan, a Taylor Swift fan. Shout out to my guys at the New Heights podcast for giving me a shout out for the intro on Sunday Night Football.
Jason, who you got?
I'm gonna keep it in the offensive line category. I'm gonna go with Giants left guard Justin Pugh.
Ooh.
Players have been doing intros for games for a long time, and it used to be pretty standard. Your name and the college you went to.
100%.
Then guys started getting creative, and they're like, hey, they started saying their elementary school or their high school or their preschool. Yeah. And I thought Justin Pugh had maybe the most honest take when he was recently signed a few weeks ago in his player intro this week when he's playing is Justin Pugh. Straight off the couch.
Straight off the couch. All right now.
Thought that was pretty awesome.
Meet me here. We're going to be posting every Wednesday so you guys know where to be and when to be. And shoot us a follow. Shoot us a follow on all of the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. And we're going to wrap up. We're going to add in some segments. We're going to talk about some other things in sports. And just, be here every Wednesday. I will make sure I deliver the best content that I can. I'm looking forward to continue this. Again, we're going to work on the setup here, so don't judge me. I have my camera strapped to a light pole right now on my desk. So this isn't the best setup, but we're going to make this work. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Go Giants. Look forward to seeing you this weekend at MetLife.
I'm really him. Don't believe me? Come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour. Got demons. Say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me.